What is up, super fam and bro vengers alike? I am Sensei Finito, aka Vane Sensei, and welcome to Marvel Bros, where we discuss all things Marvel and everything pop culture. And today we are checking out nothing other than the Acolyte, episode 6 of season 1, and I am so excited to check out this awesome show tonight. Okay. That was very weird. My fire alarm started going off, but then they stopped. That was a very weird malfunction that just occurred. Give me 1 second. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, that was just a very random occurrence. If you guys are just now tuning in with us, make sure you drop a like and a share on the stream if you haven't already, because it definitely helps out tremendously with all the things that we do around these parts. You can also follow us on social media at Marvel Bros to stay up to date with all things Marvel and everything pop culture. You can follow me on social media at Sensei Finito to stay up to date with all my thoughts, theories, and opinions on whatever particular thing we may be partaking in at that particular time. And, of course, check out that weekly podcast wherever those podcasts is at that you be checking out, okay? Right now, we are live on YouTube, TikTok, something like that. TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, all those major platforms like that. So wherever you guys feel comfortable tuning in at, you can tune in there. Like I said, we're going to be doing our watch party and review for the newest episode of The Acolyte. That should be dropping in about 5 minutes, I believe, give or take. And I'm really excited to check out this episode. This show has been a roller coaster, but nonetheless, I've had a really good time. I've enjoyed this show quite a bit. Star Wars, this show feels like Star Wars. The lightsaber fights have been awesome. You know, all that stuff is there that we look for. Are we getting Oscar level dialogue? No, and I don't think we ever really have. Outside of Andor, I think some people could have got some awards for Andor because that shit was really fantastic. But anyway, I'm enjoying my time with the Acolyte. Let me know if you guys are enjoying your time too. Drop a 1 in the chat if you've been enjoying the Acolyte so far. Drop a 2 in the chat if you have not. And then, of course, drop that 3 in the chat if you're really not sure how to feel about Star Wars The Acolyte just yet, and you're going to wait a little longer before you start just making any decisions about what's going on. I mean, currently we are past the halfway mark for the show. We are going into episode 6, so it's going to be, it's going to be a good time getting into this episode for real. Like, I can't wait to see what's going on here and to really be able to dive into this episode and just basically vibe out, with it. Like, I really think we're going to have a good time vibing and just big chilling with this episode for real. Like, not even to throw no shade or anything like that. I'm just really excited for what's going to be going on today. And whatever y'all are looking for. I mean, last week we got literally the exact thing that I did not expect to have. And that was a crazy fight, right? Like, we got a crazy fight going on. And it was just insane. Like, it was an insane fight last week. Literally 15 minutes of nothing but straight up action. And that was fantastic. Like, it really was dope to be able to see that go down. So, again, I don't know what we're going to be getting into this week. I think we're going to definitely be kind of we're either going to be capitalizing on the vibes that we left off on last week, or we're going to be completely on a different scale, and we're going to be getting a little bit more backstory as to what was going on that one dark and stormy night so long and long ago. You know what I mean? Like, I think there's a possibility, man. I think we really there. So I'm excited to check out today's episode. I hope you guys are too, no matter where you guys are checking this out at. Again, we are live on 3 different platforms right now. Let's see. Let's get a chat check just to make sure everything is going. Yep, everything is going schmoovily woovily. And yeah, man, the episode should be up in about 3 minutes on Disney Plus. Last week's episode was 35 minutes, also on the shorter side. But when you have 20 minutes of fighting, and then like what else do you expect, right? Like I'm okay with that last week's episode being short. The last 2 episodes have been short. Day was short, and then night was short, both 35 minutes. Really, just think they should do like 3 episode, like not a premiere, not a 3 episode premiere, but like a 3 episode event type of thing. I think that's what the Continental thing did for John Wick, like the John Wick saga stuff. Like they did a 3 episode season premiere thing, not a season premiere, but a special presentation or something akin to that. And it was just basically like 3 little mini movies that made one cohesive story. I kind of wish we got that type of vibe. But also, it's been dope to go week by week and just kind of vibe out and talk our mess and talk our love and be able to express our opinions on this insane show and see all of the people kind of lose their minds over things that are minute, and then just kind of see where the rest of the show is going to take us. I can't wait for this show to be done so I can rewatch the entire thing. Like, I think this show definitely will be beneficial for a binge watch method. I think it not being in binge watch method has actually fractured quite a few people's viewing experience, not just for this show, but I think for a lot of shows. I think people don't really vibe with the week by week thing anymore. They want all of their information in one setting so they can just move on to the next one. And it's like, that's not really the vibe that they're going for. They want that week by week experience, even if sometimes it does feel abruptly ended. Like there is no reason that it should have just ended right now. There has been multiple times where I have felt like that within this show, but still, I still think we're going to have a solid time with it, man. And episode 6, again, I'm not sure what episode 6 is about. I haven't seen any of the little trailers that they put out or any of the teasers or anything, none of that. But I'm just hoping for a W episode. Yo, what's up with the user? I hope you're doing good, G8171. I hope you're doing good, my guy. Yep, we're about to check out this new episode in about 1 minute now. I got the Disney Plus open over here. I've been refreshing. If you guys don't know how we do watch parties around here, we aren't going to be able to show the entirety of the episode from start to finish for the entirety of the time, but we will be able to flash it on and off screen at certain moments, and then you will also be able to see the subtitles at the bottom of the screen, whether you're on the talk tick or whether you're on the tube for you. That sounded a little spicy, but I stand by it. Let's see. Is this right? No. Is this right? No. Is this right? Here we go. And then, bow. So it'll flash up like that for a couple seconds throughout the episode, and then we'll be at the end. We'll be able to just fully talk about it. And again, you'll also see that the subtitles at the bottom of your screen. Yo, it is 6 o'clock, and I do believe that it is time to get into this episode. I will give everybody a chance to bring it up and to see what's going on. This episode is titled Teach/Corrupt, yo. Whoa, Nelly. If they do what I feel like they might do here, then we're going to be in for some stuff. We're going to be in for some stuff and some things, for real. But with all that being said, I hope you guys are ready to get into this episode. Go get you some snacks. Go get whatever you need to. Go run to the bathroom or something. Because for the next 39, I think I saw 39 minutes. For the next 39 minutes, we'll be checking out the Acolyte, and I am so ready for it. Make sure you spam that like button if you're tuning in with us, wherever you're tuning in with us, okay? I definitely appreciate everybody. And, of course, if you ain't got a snack to crunch on, I got just the thing for you.
Hi, my name is Dominique Pruitt, and I started Don's Bon Gourmet Popcorn LLC in the summer of 2021 to introduce delicious and unique flavored popcorn not found anywhere else in the world. Why, you ask? Because I make it in my home with love, just for you. We offer over 10 flavors and are continuously creating new flavors that can be customized to any color or taste, for your next event, party, or fundraiser. So go find yourself to our website and find a bombastic flavor of popcorn at donsbombgourmetpopcorn.com, or you can also follow us on Instagram or Facebook at Don's Bomb Gourmet Popcorn.
That is right. Go and get you some Dom. Oh, go and get you some popcorn because it's always bomb and it's made by Dom. You feel me? All right. And with all that being said, I hope you guys are excited to get into none other than episode 6 of The Acolyte. On 3, we will press play and experience it together. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's get it. Yo, gave it to her. I was like, oh my God. He murdered everybody. So my thoughts are that maybe he's trying to, overthrow his current Sith Master. Hey, Sensei, just popping in to say howdy. But Wat Idol 2024 has begun. Hey, I appreciate you, Thatcher. Shout out to everybody over there at Unraveling the Pattern and Dusty Wheel and all of that good stuff for putting that Wat Idol together. I would be checking that out, but no spoilers. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully I can get a 2024 playlist, a non-spoilery playlist set up. Appreciate you for tuning in, Thatch. All right, here we go. Oh, snap. Is this a dream? Or is this real? Are they in the cave, yo? Is it going to be like her mom or something that's there? What is that little thing? That little shit was ugly. Did Brett leave clothes for her? This music is insane right now. He did leave clothes for her. He left her ass on an island. Oh, like in the middle of nowhere. Has that unknown planet? Look at those little weird dudes. They're like little noselings. Snoutlings. Buddy came through and murdered everybody. Why are we back on Kofar? Oh, we're leaving Kofar. Okay, I was about to say, hey, yo. What does this mean? Oh, snap. I love that she's very conflicted. Oh. Hey, I appreciate you, expert. Thank you for the follow, brother. Hey, thank you for the likes, yo. I thank you for the follows, Darwin. I appreciate you. Let me get to 200 likes on the TikTok stream. The sniffer. What's going on? Oh, little. Oh, nah. That's crazy. Oh, he's gonna put him on his little body. He's like, yo, I'm just a sniffer. Pip! Pip's alive! Oh, shit. 384 likes on the TikTok, yo. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate you. Y'all the real MVPs over there. Oops. Yo, I don't know what's going to happen with Premier right now, yo. Like, bro is way more menacing than I thought he could be. We're almost at 400 likes over there. I appreciate y'all. Bro knows you're there. Come on. Oh, battle scars. I was like, are we about to see Sith cheeks? Hey, I appreciate you. Oh, wait, I'm confused. Oh, I see. Hey, she hit that stance, ain't she? Again. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. If you're not gonna join me. Bro is a menace. Bro, why doesn't he like Soul, bruh? He like despises Soul for some reason. I agree. Like a big old pop pop. A master and a Padawan. And pupil. Is May really gonna go to the dark side, yo? Hey, did Brett just wash away his sins from murdering all those Jedi? Is that what he did? Is, is that what he thinks that means? Damn. Bruh is broken. What? What does that mean? Oh, yeah. She's a mech neck. She like, bro, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Who is she talking to? Even way back when, they were still like almost one with the government. Like, damn. Everybody. Man said, bro was shooketh. I'm okay with this so far. I'm okay. How we feeling, chat? Oh, backstory time. He's giving her options, bruh. He is finessing, yo. So, bro is a Jedi a long time ago. A very long time ago. So, has bro been also using the Force magic to keep himself looking young? Has he been transferring bodies? Like, I got so many questions. I doubt he's been transferring bodies, but maybe. Bro, no. Basil straight did Basil Fu. Uh, Oil straight in the eye. Pip, no! What have you done, you monster? Bro, what did she do to Pip? Oh my god. Hello, little snoutlings. Oh, how gross. Semantics. Ooh. Wait. Wait. Bruh spitting. But like low key, yeah, you are? Yeah, yo, what's up with the Mike BZ? Damn. Yo. Oh shit. This just got interesting, bruh. Super interesting. Like she turned. Is she about to really turn to the dark side for real? Oh man. She like, damn. I just reset that. Ain't no way they're about to tell us what happened. Yeah. They're teasing us, bruh. Bruh, I knew. Oh, no, he didn't know. The sniffer told him. Our homie Basil. Damn. Oh. How a Jedi Master like Soul can't sense May is not OSHA boggles my mind. Well, I mean, she just kind of said it too, right? Like, when you're focused so hard on something, your judgment gets clouded. Like, bruh's mind is clearly not there, you know what I'm saying? What's up with it though, Mike? Oh. Bruh, is his math. Bruh. They're. Oh. Don't try it on! Don't try it on! Don't try it on. The power of two, the rule of two. We're getting a lot of answers here, even though they're not answering shit. Like, you know? Like, we're getting teased with answers, but they answering shit. His mind was clouded? Yeah, facts. His mind was hella clouded. The same way Yoda didn't sense Palpatine when he was sitting right across from him. You know what I'm saying? Their minds were clouded. Oh, bro, Jackie, no. Bruh. Oh, she's getting the, like, the Force. I can't think of what it's called. As brought to you by Jedi Fallen Order. Not a Force Vision. Like a Force Mirage almost. I be forgetting they basically detectives out here in these streets. Oh, not the lightsaber whip. Are they about to think that Soul did this? Bruh, seeing everybody sprawled out dead is crazy. That's crazy work for Star Wars right there. For the Star Wars show, baby. Sprawled out dead on the ground. Let's go. Hella Jedi just sprawled out dead from being murdered by a Sith. Yo, never did I think I'd see the day. Bruh. All of this build up, bro, is crazy. The next episode's gonna be lit. Like, oh wait, that's not over? I thought that was gonna be the end of the episode. Ain't no way she about to put the mask on. Force vision. Oh. That shit looks amazing. Nah. Yo. Hey. Hey. Now, while that was nothing but build up, I am with that, yo. Like, I love the foreshadowing. I think we actually have a really good setup for the next 2 episodes, yo. We only got 2 episodes left, and I really think that episodes 7 and 8 can, like, I think they can really stick the landing. I think we know everything that we need to know for the next episode to be the next flashback. We get that next flashback, we get all the rest of the information, and then we finally finish it off with episode 8 and have a huge climax at the end. No Diddy. I think we really are. I think we're set up for some dopeness right now. I'm not gonna lie. I think we're set up for something pretty dope. I'm here for it. I think next week's episode is gonna be absolutely bonkers. I really like being able to like. Basically, bruh, like this scene from inside, like the point of view of inside the helmet and not hearing anything but her breathing, and then notice, like, You can see that she can't see out of the helmet at all. So my guy Quimir was just going ham off of the force alone, bro. Like he couldn't see shit, whooping ass. That makes it so much amazing, so much more badass. Like look at that view. Like it's just two slits, nothing more. You feel me? Like, bro, that's crazy. And the way and the breathing at the end, yo, that shit was crazy. That was wild. Like, bruh, it's about to, yeah, bruh. I'm here for this. I'm here for this. Oh no, not Q&A. I want, yeah, there we go. Did you enjoy episode, what is this, 5? Nah, this is episode 6. Did you enjoy episode 6? Question mark. Yo, and then we know that next week's episode is also directed by the same person that did the first half of the flashback. So we're going to get the second half of everything that happened finally. And I think that is going to be, I think that's going to be awesome, for real. I think we're going to have a really good time with it. Yo, let me know how you guys are feeling about this in the chat down below. Let me get a 1 in the chat if you liked this episode. Let me get a 2 in the chat if you didn't. And then let me get a 3 in the chat if you're not really sure how to feel. And of course, I'm always open to hearing how everyone feels about the episode as long as we can have a critical discussion, my peoples. Okay? All right. Now, let me tell y'all. Hold on, let me get all this stuff situated over here. Bam. Okay. We just got done watching episode 6 of The Acolyte. And man, did I have a really good time with this episode. I think that episode 6 of The Acolyte has done a really solid job of setting up what we're going to be getting in the next episodes, in the future, in the next 2 episodes. Episode 7 is going to be that huge other half of the flashback to kind of figure out and understand why the Jedi were on Bandok. I think that's what it's called. I think it's called Bandok, yeah, or something like that. You know, we're gonna find out why he's gonna be on there, and all of that good stuff. I think we've got some hints that Quimir knows a lot more than we thought he knew. Okay, so I think we might even see Quimir in next week's flashback when he's on the planet of Bandok. I think that's what the planet is called. I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure it's Bandok. And see him there with the Bandokian witches. You know what I mean? Like because we are really in the area right now of, okay, we're going to start getting more answers. We're going to start seeing these puzzle pieces start falling together more and more. And I really do believe that once we see everything, we'll find out that not as much as we thought was the witch's fault is. Like, I don't think that it was Mother Anastasia that hijacked Master Torbin's mind when he was just a Padawan. I don't think that is the case at all. I kind of think that there's something completely different going on there. I don't even think it was Quimir. I just feel like there is another thing going on that we have not basically had uncovered to us yet, which is obvious by, you know, Kelnaka going into exile and all these other things, right? So it'll be really interesting to see where they go, you know, it'll be really interesting to see what happens here. She definitely knows what's up. I agree, man. I feel like Master Venestris, right? She just gave a weird vibe. Like, she was like, nah, I don't think it's Master Soul, but it is something. It is something for sure. And then, like, everyone has given me the vibe that they all know something and no one is telling anything. Like, how mind-blowing would it be to see that flashback again and then see Master Venestris was also there, though? Whoa, that would be crazy, and we just never knew that. Like, that would be crazy. Like I'm expecting some crazy revelations in these next in this next episode, because episode 7 is the other half of the flashback where we get every point of view that we have not seen yet. You know, a lot of the stuff that we've seen from trailers is going to be in this next episode as well, and I am here for that. I can't wait. I'm actually really excited. Yeah, exactly. Like, I really love that we got to see that the Jedi are this, like, they are the police, man. Like, even back then, 100 years ago, they've always been this police force having these detective vibes, right? Ahsoka capitalizes on this a lot, and even episode 2, I believe, does this as well. Not episode 2, the movie, not the episode 2 of the show. You know, we see that. We start seeing Anakin, like, trying to find out all these different things, you know? When he tries to find out who's killing, who's like, doing the stuff with Padme. They're jumping out of windows. They're chasing people down, you know? They're holding them at lightsaber point, you know? Like, these are things that we've seen the Jedi do. We even see Ahsoka do this in the animated show. She's very much a detective a lot of times. Anakin will be like, what do you think happened here? And then they try to break down that situation, or they try to break down the crime scene. And I think that's an awesome thing to be able to get out of Star Wars, basically, because the Jedi are amazing. The Jedi are awesome, and I loved seeing Master Ventress's. I don't know if that's her young Padawan or just a young Jedi, but it was dope to see him not be as quick at everything as she is. I really like that, right? That's something that I really need. I think this episode did a really good job of explaining things that I think people had questions about, that they weren't aware that they had questions about. Soul definitely on some sketchy shit. Yeah, for sure. Like, Soul is mad sketchy. And he's been sketchy since the first episode, bro. He reminds me of Moiraine from The Wheel of Time. It's like, bro, you just can't trust everything that he says. You can't really trust what he does. You know, and he clearly, he doesn't even trust himself. I think that's one of the things that is the most clear from Soul, is that he doesn't trust the things that he's doing or the things that he's saying. Lots of foreshadowing for what's to come. I agree with that for sure, Mike Beasley. Like, it's gonna be a lot of stuff that we're gonna be getting up in here. What's up with Darwin? Darwin says it's good, but I really want to know who is Quamir's master. Right? I kind of think he might not have a master, and maybe he is trying to start something on his own. Like, this is like, I really feel like he's Darth Maul, basically. Like, if you look at the similarities between Quamir and Darth Maul, there are a lot of them. Like, Darth Maul got straight up resurrected by the Dathomirian witches, and from the scars that we see on Quamir's body, I don't think it's outside of the realm of possibility that the Bandakian witches also did that. You know what I mean? The nomads, you know, the nomad witches, because they are nomad. The Bodakian nomad witches definitely seems like they could have healed him in the same way that the Dathomirian witches healed Darth Maul. And then, like, all of these things, there are a lot of similarities between them. And then Darth Maul was trying to get a Padawan. He was trying to get Ezra to be his Padawan. He wanted his little brother to be his Padawan. He was trying to do all of these things so he could also become a Sith Master, basically. Because I think a lot of people get kind of blinded by the rule of 2 by thinking that means that there can literally, like, that there won't be any other Sith ever. Like, nah, bro, there can only be 2 main Sith, but other people are going to try to be Sith, and if they want to, they're going to have to kill one of those Sith in order to do it. And if you guys have ever played Star Wars, The Force Unleashed, I believe is what that game is called, you'll know that Darth Vader, yo, he tries his hardest to have a Padawan so he can usurp the throne from Palpatine. And it doesn't work. Like, it doesn't work. And I think that happens in a lot of Legends comics too. Like, it just never works. Because Palpatine just is always 30 steps ahead of everybody, like, almost all the time. Like, almost all the time. So I don't think I don't think he's actually anybody. I don't think he has a master, and I don't think he is anyone. Like, I just think he's trying to become somebody. Like, I just get a lot of those Darth Maul vibes from him. But let me know what you guys think about it. Interesting that they showed his back scar and made note of Vern's whip saber. Oh, that is pretty interesting. That would be a wild thing to see. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. She could definitely have been there. Or they could have squabbled in the past. Like, she could have been right. She could be right about everything that she's been saying. Like, no, this is a former Jedi, a dark Jedi, out of all these things that she was saying. Those could all be true. And I mean, actually, not even they can be. They are true. Quamir told us himself that he was a Jedi before. Like, he told us that he trained as a young Padawan. You know? He knows how they are trained as Padawans and stuff, too. Another thing I loved that they just added in there was that they connected his helmet to the deprivation helmet that we've seen other young Padawans use in the past. We saw Sabine just use that in the Ahsoka show. We've, of course, seen Luke Skywalker use it. I'm pretty sure we saw Ezra use it. Like, we have seen that deprivation helmet, for lack of better words. I don't think that's what it's called, but we've seen that be used more times than just this. So for him to relate that to this, it's awesome. That just makes it awesome, because it's like, oh, so it does the opposite of that. You know what I mean? Like, because for the Jedi that use it, it nullifies everything and makes them only be able to focus on their senses. And so it does the same thing, but reversed for the other. Like, yo, I'm here for all of that, and then linking all that with the cortosis that has already existed within the, like, I think that man, they did a good job of, like, grabbing a whole bunch of Star Wars shit and putting it together. Like, you know what I mean? Like I think that's something that Star Wars always does a good job of is, like, utilizing everything. It's like, oh yeah, let's take that, let's grab that, and let's make something go crazy right here. And I think this show has gone insane. Everyone knows the dirty secret, and nobody is speaking on it. I think everybody has their own dirty little secret, and no one knows that everyone else has one also. You know what I mean? Like, I think everybody is hiding. Like, everybody is so big. Just like what May said, right? When you are focusing on something, you don't notice anything else around you. So, I think everybody is just so focused on their own fuck-ups and the things that they've messed up on, like, that they just don't realize that everybody has made a terrible decision at some point, and everybody has done something just utterly horrible. Like, utterly horrible. And I don't know what that means, and I don't know where that goes, but, you know, it is what it is when it comes to that. Because, like, Torben, everyone's secret may be one big secret, but I feel like there's just so many other things going on. But the next episode is going to give us that, I forgot the name of it. It starts with the R, if I'm not mistaken, but give us that vibe of seeing all these different points of views of all these different characters, and you know people are going to be tripping off of that. People are going to be mad about this episode just saying that it's filler, even though it did everything to build up was going to be happening next. Filler is when nothing of importance happens. Like, the next episode is going to be lit. And I'm hyped that they gave May the mask, so now we can see Osha. I'm sorry, they gave Osha the mask, so now that we can see Osha and May possibly fight and not have to worry about any of that CGI stuff that they would be trying to do with like having her be two people at one time. If you go by timeline, it's a good possibility he's Plagueis. I've heard a lot of people say that he could be Plagueis or Torben or Plagueis, and I feel like there's possibility for that, and I think that would be a badass way to end the show. I think that would actually be a badass way to end the show, like Quamir and Osha, they actually end up being like master and apprentice or whatever. And then Plagueis actually really pulls up and murders him the way that Palpatine pulls up and murdered, Darth Maul's little homies, like at that time. Like, that would be crazy. People wouldn't know what to do, for real. Like, people would not know what to do. I would love a dope ass moment like that. Like, holy shit, did that just happen? You know, like have a Sith pull up and just murder everybody and be like, damn. And then see it's a young Sidious. and he's like 9 years old, and he just murders everyone because he's just that guy. Yo, I don't know. That would be crazy. Nah, Sidious couldn't be born here, of course. I'm just talking shit, but like see, like somebody just pull up and just go ham, bro. I'm here for any of it, bro. I'm here for any of it. I don't think though. Again, I don't think that it's gonna be. I don't think Quamir is gonna end up being anybody. Unlike unlike the fart cloud on Ahsoka that was just in the armor being like controlled. I feel like seeing what's going on here, like seeing him actually be a person and all these other things, it just adds a lot of weight to what he's trying to do as well. Because he's really trying to he's trying to make it happen, not just for him, but he's trying to make it happen for everyone that I think all the witches, for real. For him to say the power of 2 and not anything else, like for him to use those words specifically. It's just very daunting, man. It's very daunting. Like, next episode is going to give us so many answers. This show is going to be awesome to rewatch, to rewatch in a binge method. Like, I really can't wait. Yeah, it's gonna be lit for real. But let me know, what did you guys enjoy about the episode? What didn't you enjoy about the episode? We got teased with the lightsaber whip as well. All that very, very interesting, man. Very interesting. I loved his dynamic with Osha. Like Quamir is half trying to seduce her to the dark side and also seduce her. You know what I mean? Like, I'm here for that. That was an unexpected twist, I was like, oh, wait. He trying to get spicy up in this G thing. Okay. Like, he set her clothes out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro was real romantic with her. Like set the clothes out. Got a nice romantic view for us. Have you wake up in bed. We on the beach front. Like, bro was really was doing the most, man. I'm not going to lie. So, I don't know, man. I'm here for whatever is going to occur next in this show. I love the whole mask thing. I don't know what that's going to equal for anything, though. I don't know if she's going to continue wearing the mask, if she's going to be like a straight up like villain now or what, but I think we're gonna see something. I like her new fit too. Her new fit is definitely Sith worthy. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I like that we don't get to see her in the mask. Like we see her put the mask on and then it's her point of view. Like we see her put the mask on and then we're inside the mask with her. Like, I like that. I like that little aspect, for real. This new episode was boring. I mean, yeah, you can say, I could definitely understand where you're coming from with saying that it's boring, but I feel like it had to be boring in order to set up what's going to happen next. And I mean, after we had last week's episode be basically 30 straight minutes of fighting, I think it was okay to get nothing but disposition and exposition and dialogue, building up what's going to be going on within the next episode. You know what I mean? But I can definitely understand how you can say that this episode was boring. I thought it was going to end a couple times before it ended. I was like, oh, wow, this was a super short episode. But then it just kept going. I was like, oh, wow, I'm not mad at this. Like, I expected this episode to not be as big of an episode after what we just got last week. And since next week, we're also going to get a crazy episode next week as well. I don't know if it's going to be on par with episode 5, but episode 7 is going to be one of those wild ones, right? Even the creator said that episode, the creator of the show said episode 5 was going to be the one that broke the internet and had everybody talking and everybody just losing their minds, which she was correct. And then episode 7 is also directed by the same person that directed episode 3, which means we're going to get the other half of what we got from the flashback basically in episode 3. So in episode 3, we got that flashback from the point of view of the witches, May and Osha. But when we go into this next episode, we're going to get the flashback from the point of view of probably everybody that's there, from the Jedis. Probably we'll also see some of what Quamir was doing there and stuff like that. Like, I think we're going to see multiple point of views, not just the Jedis, not just like Souls or like Torbins. No, we're going to see the point of view of we're going to see like what really happened for everybody. Because from basically, we only did get the point of view of Osha, excuse me, for episode 3 in that flashback. We saw the flashback from her eyes, like what she remembers. So in episode 7, we're probably going to get that full flashback and know what's going on throughout the entirety of it. I liked episode 5 and the whole show, but episode 6 was bad. I don't think episode 6 wasn't bad for me. I appreciate episode 6. I like all the dialogue that we got between Quamir and Osha. It did a really good job of letting us see that Osha has always kind of been teetering with that dark side in a way, because even if you remember when we start the show, when we start episode 3, she is also torturing that little butterfly. She's torturing the little butterfly thing, but then when May comes and also tortures the little butterfly thing, she loses her mind and she's like, why do you always gotta be so mean? And it's like, yo, you were just doing that same exact thing to that little butterfly. You know, so she has a darkness within her somewhere, and I think that she's been, she got kicked out of the order because she was too emotional. All these things. So I think they're doing a lot for building blocks to set up what we get, not only in episode 7, but really with episode 8 with the finale. Because I predict that next week's episode will probably be an entire flashback similar to how episode 3 was. But I do think that there will be a difference in episode 8 when we get that full climax and conclusion of bringing everybody's points of views to an actual head, rather than just continuing to kick the ball down the road. And I'm not sure if there's an Acolyte season 2 that's supposed to be happening, or if this show was like a one and done or what. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna try their hardest to stick the landing within the next 2 episodes, and I think it's a huge possibility. I think they can definitely stick the landing with episodes 7 and 8. I think episode 5 was a great conclusion. It was like its own mini ending to the arc that we had set up for episodes 1, 2, and 4. And then now episode 3's arc is going to be finished in 7, and then 8 will kind of wrap up everything with a nice little bow. Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping for. I think we have all cards on the table for it to be a good one, and I'm excited for it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I am excited, and I hope you are too. But with all that being said, if you guys haven't already, make sure you drop a like on this stream, because it definitely helps out tremendously around these parts. And you can also follow us on social media at Marvel Bros to stay up to date with all things Marvel and everything pop culture. You can also follow me on social media at Sensei Finito to stay up to date with all my thoughts, theories, and opinions on whatever particular thing we may be partaking in at that particular time. And of course, check out that weekly podcast wherever you check out your podcasts at Apple Music, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to your music, wherever you listen to your podcasts. Search us up and see if we there. Yeah. I definitely appreciate each and every one of you guys for vibing out with me today and watching this episode. I was late and I apologize for that, but hopefully next week we can be more on time. We will be watching the episode of The Boys, the newest episode of The Boys, because I got to watch that in order to get ready for the episode that's coming out tomorrow. So stay tuned for all of that good stuff. Whole bunch of watch parties, whole bunch of reviews, even though I'm not going to be doing watch parties for some of them. Check out the Patreon and all that good stuff, because I'm going to start doing reactions and watch parties on there. Scott's free. So definitely vibe with me, gentlemen and ladies. I hope you guys all have a fantastic rest of your day. And as I always say, stay awesome, stay nerdy, and don't forget to stay marvelous. May the force be with
If
you.
you guys would like to support Marvel Bros, all you gotta do is visit our website at www.marvelbros.com and buy some merch. Represent the superfan. Or you can join our Patreon to get early access to content, patron-only scoops, giveaways, private Q&As, and those sacred watch parties. We appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Excelsior.
On today's pop culture news update.
And on today's pop culture news update,
On today's pop culture news update,